Richard, 12-28 loss to the York City Knights in the first run out of pre-season. What's your overall thoughts on that performance today?
Yeah, no, it was. I thought, a little bit of deer in headlights, to start the game. First 20 minutes, I think we touched the ball maybe 3 or 4 times. Made errors on the back of that, so it made it really hard for us to get ourselves in the game. And I thought, the second we made a few changes, and so did they, which sort of maybe helped us get back into the game. And finished the half pretty strong, which I was really pleased with, but a little bit disappointed with the second half, with the intensity that we played with. But with it being our first hit out, it's given us plenty of areas for us to look at and work at. Boys got contact and used to the collisions again, heading in. It's all about building. We speak about this and making sure that we don't have to be excellent now. We just need to be really good for when we come to the 19th of Feb when we play Hunslet.
And you mentioned there, obviously, that kind of opening 20 minutes. Is that something obviously you want to improve on going forward, and obviously the transition as well? Yeah,
certainly. I think all teams, if you start a game really positively and really well, it just leads on for the rest of the game. And we was really slow out the blocks, and but credit to them, they carried it hard. A few of the collisions we want hitting and sticking, and there was just finding some ruck tempo, which we said they'd look to do, play really nice and quick, and the challenge for our middles and for everybody on the field is to combat that and control that, and we just didn't quite do it.
And obviously this pre-season's we've got championship clubs, and that's playing teams that step above will prepare you for ultimately the league season ahead, won't it?
Yeah, certainly. It gives us again, we've played Super League clubs in the past, but a little bit we spent a lot more majority of our time stood under the sticks and not having much of a ruck tempo to play on the back of. We had our little spells within the game where we looked really dangerous. I thought we only conceded 1 try. I thought our online D was excellent in that first 20. The only time they conceded is again when it was with a one-on-one miss, and that's an individual error. But with our systems, I thought we defended really well. Just a couple of individuals, didn't quite do their job.
And no injuries at all tonight?
No, we got it through unscathed. I think the only thing we had was Jose with a bit of a nice big shiner on his eye, but again, that's nothing that won't settle down and have them ready for the following week.
Got Newcastle Thunder next week. That's going to be another difficult test for you. What are you expecting from them as a side heading into the season?
They'll be similar to us. These friendlies are quite hard to get a read on anything because you're making that many changes. I think we made up on 12 changes throughout the game. Probably plus that probably a little bit more. On a couple of backline changes that we made that we didn't plan to, but we felt like we needed to. So it's hard to get a gauge on them. It's all about getting little areas of your game that you focus on leading into that week, and we'll do that again leading into the Newcastle game. Probably just have what we spoke about for this week and just add little things each week and as we move forward.